Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 64 plate Ford Kuga. Just starting with the front of the car, I'll get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very close to the edge of the bonnet, front of the bumper, the only thing I can see some minute stone chips. As to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Just put my fingernail next to a couple of them so you can see how insignificant they are. Have to be really close to even notice them at all. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners. The car does have the front and rear parking sensors. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All the alloy wheels really nice. Starting with the driver's front, struggling to see any marks at all to that alloy wheel. The car does have a full set of premium branded Pirelli Scorpion tyres fitted. Always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. There's nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. That does include the plastic arch, free from any scuffs or marks. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same. Can't see any scratches, chips, etc. No scuffs or marks to either of the mirror covers. Moving along the driver's door, really am struggling to see anything to point out at all. I'll get a close up underneath the door handle to show you no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Car does have the rear privacy glass. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition. Once again, struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. That does include no marks underneath the handles again, no chips to the door edge, nothing to point out on this rear panel either. Once again, plastic arch free from any scuffs, nothing to point out on that alloy wheel. Taking you into the car from the driver's side, as you'd expect with the age of the car, all seats really nice. Just get a close up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you that. No sign of any wear to the base at all. The car's had the genuine Ford Kuga heavy duty rubber overmats fitted from new. So there's no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells either. Get a close up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. Still do have the genuine mats with the car. Just want to show you the driver's door card is unmarked. Can be quite common around the window switches and door handle for the plastics to be a little bit scratched and signs of wear, but not on this Ford Kuga. Taking you into the rear of the vehicle. Once again, step unmarked. Seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Absolutely zero sign of any wear. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any marks or scuffs. That does include the plastics lower down as well. Do just want to get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the plastics on the underside of the bumper. Car's never backed over anything at all. Nothing to point out on the tailgate of the car either. Just taking you inside the luggage compartment, all nice and clean. Parcel shelf is present. They are the heavy duty genuine Kuga overmats fitted from brand new. Done the job and protected all the carpets. All the plastics in the luggage compartment really nice as well. Sometimes with these larger vehicles, people do buy them for the large luggage space, subsequently end up putting items in the compartment and scratching the plastics, but not on this Ford Kuga. All really nice. Back plastics exactly the same. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the driver's. Can't see any parking dents. Once again, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. So the plastics lower down. Nothing to point out on that alloy wheel. Plastic arch, once again, free from any scuffs or marks. Nothing to point out on this rear panel. No chips or scratches. Moving on to the door. Once again, can't see any chips to the door edge or marks underneath the handle. As I take a step back, can't see anything to point out on the door itself. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the door cards, steps. As I said, seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Those heavy duty overmats protected all the carpets. Onto the passenger front door. Once again, struggling to see anything to point out at all. As you'd expect, passenger seat the same as all the others. Really, really nice. Get a close up of the wing and edge to show you that. Really is a lovely example as I go around the entire car, other than a few minor stone chips to the front of the car, which are to be expected. Really am struggling to see anything negative to point out at all. Onto the final alloy wheel, the same as the other three I've already shown you. Once again, struggling to see any marks. Final bumper corner, exactly the same. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. As you can see from the yellow window sticker, this Ford Kuga has passed that AA inspection. You can view the inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact information is also on the website, so if you do require any further info about this Kuga, then please not hesitate to get in touch. We are currently offering free mainland UK delivery on all cars. To have a car delivered, we just ask for a fully refundable £100 deposit. This deposit can be left over the telephone or through our website by finding the individual car, clicking the green Click to Reserve £100 button. Once you've done this, you'll be asked to leave your card details for our secure payment system. The car is then removed from sale. Member of staff will be in touch to arrange a convenient delivery day for yourself. The car is then professionally sanitised, transported to your home address where you can test drive and inspect on your own. You only pay the remaining balance for the car when you're 100% satisfied. If you have any other questions about the delivery process or the car in general, please do just ask. There you have our full walk around video. Hopefully you did find that helpful, and thanks so much for taking the time to watch.